Hey, my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel on episode 7 of Whimsy Stories. And we are here in Granite Falls because Takoda actually has the outdoor enthusiast aspiration, which means that he needs to identify or harvest 10 unidentified plants. I cannot pronounce that word, and catch 5 fish in Granite Falls. If my voice sounds a bit different or if I may sound very stuffed up, I have a really, really bad cold. I do hope that I can film all of the episode or all of this episode, but I'm not 100% sure depending on how my headache is going to do. So this episode may be cut a little bit short. I also typically have my Not So Berry series, but apparently there has been a bug going around with homes that have been using Tool, where you download them from the gallery, place them, even if they have been pre-existing in your save file, it may causes your game to have long loading screens, infinite loading screens, or even crash the game. I haven't experienced it in this save file, but I have experienced it in Not So Berry. So I'm going to put that series on pause for now and see how it goes with this series. If I can film Not So Berry, I will film Not So Berry, but for now I am not able to do the wedding. I'm not able to travel to any lots. In this game, it still seems okay-ish. From the last episode, we did get a lot of skills actually. We are doing well with our gig payout. We've been getting a little bit better gigs. And if I check Isabel's skill, she's wellness level 6, fabrication level 6. We got handiness up to level 5 now. And all other skills she definitely does not need to work on, but gardening and fishing are both level 4. And Takoda, he is going to identify or harvest one unidentified plant. But in terms of her aspirations, she's now on step. Yes, he can like fishing, but she is now on step 2 out of 4. She needs to achieve level 7 in fabrication, which she's close to. We need to buy an insect farm, as she needs to collect insects 3 times, and then she needs to create 5 candles. Also, she is still very, very pregnant. You can definitely see her belly now. She is in her second trimester and will be in her third trimester in a few days. So I wanted them to go to a little bit of a vacation, wanted them to have a little bit of fun. Oh, she got a strawberry. Just want them to relax before baby comes, take away from all the city life, from the money making, and just have some nice times. So they are in this cute little camping place. They don't have a lot of money, so they cannot afford much, which is why they are just staying in some tents near a camper in the middle of the woods. They did bring the dogs with them who are around over here. And we're just gonna work on Dakota's aspiration. We're just gonna have some fun time. And there may be a little bit of an engagement in this episode. Who knows? And these two are sitting around the campfire, roasting their fish, getting their dinner ready. The dogs have gotten their own food over here, and no, Pedal's drinking from puddles again. We'll deal with that later. But Takoda wants to express his devotion to Isabel. He also does want to get engaged to Isabel, and she wants to get engaged to him and harvest a plant, which is completely unrelated, but they can do over here. As Dakota finished half of the first part of his outdoor enthusiast aspiration, and in the morning they are gonna go fishing where he can catch the 5 fish, take that one off. But for now, they're just enjoying the little campfire, just enjoying some time together. And I think after they are going to do a little bit of throwing the horseshoes. I don't know exactly what it's called because it's not my native language. But she is gonna get some food. He is just staying at the campfire, roasting the rest of his fish. And she definitely wants to stay close to him or not. Where are you gonna go, girlie? Okay, I'm not sure where she wants to go, but the lights have just turned on. It's a very like close location. Did something? No. Oh, the chair got on fire. No. Okay, extinguish. Please, girl, extinguish. No. They were just having such a nice time. Okay, we're gonna replace. No, it's not our money, but they had such a nice time. They were just enjoying some fun. And is this your food? Yes, this is your food. And he is scared now. Oh, poor guy. Like he now has a fear of fire. He already had a fear of unfulfilled dreams. And this is just too sad. So I think we may need to like have him just talk to Isabel, just have like a nice time and have her calm him down a bit. So he is, as I said, going to express his devotion. I think they're also going to like talk about the baby coming soon and how they are going to deal with everything because that's of course one of their fears. Like they have money now with selling a lot of the harvestables, but they also don't have a big house. It's expensive to build more from the house, and I think they are scared with everything, and I think they are not sure on what to do. They're not sure on how to provide a good life for their little one. So I think they're also a little bit scared, and that's what you're just gonna talk about before ending the night with some horseshoes throwing and a little woohoo. It is the next morning, and Isabel's buying some supplies, so she decided to buy the Herbalism Volume 1 for Takoda. And let's see, is there anything else that we can buy? We have dog bowl, the food bowls for the dogs, so we don't need that. We don't need any like beds for the dogs because they can sleep on the floor. Not seeing anything that we definitely need to buy. There's a lot of custom content in here actually. Um, let's scroll a bit faster. No, I don't think we need to buy anything. There's a lot of custom content, but not much that we need. We don't need to buy a violin. Everything else we have. Okay, yeah, there's nothing we need to buy. So we're just going to buy the one book, and she is going to get herself some food as she definitely needs it. As a pregnant lady means food needs to be eaten a lot. And this dirty little one that we are going to lecture about drinking from puddles, this one we cannot encourage to mate with because she is already pregnant. So what happened is last night we got a notification while everybody was asleep that Petal was expecting puppies again, and to go to gain the outdoorsy lifestyle similar to Isabel. But Petal is pregnant. Petal is going to have another set of puppies. So I'm stupid for not getting the going to the vet and making sure that she is no longer able to have puppies. That's my fault. But I am crying now that she is pregnant and that there will be puppies again because I definitely was not ready to have puppies again. We just got rid of the other set, and I really did not want to have any puppies. But on the bright side, Takoda is doing some fishing. He's earning some money on his day off. He hasn't caught any fish yet, but I guess it's happening now. Are you getting some fish? No, you're not. You're getting a lock. But he's looking at this gorgeous area because I do think Granite Falls is such a gorgeous place. And he is just looking at it, getting some fishing out there, and just realizing like how much he loves the nature. Like his home is gorgeous. They have a lot of stuff, but I think he's definitely thinking like he's here with the woman he loves. He is here with the love of his life, and he just doesn't
Ooh,
think
now.
anything else could get any better. So I definitely think he wants to get here more
Ooh,
often. Oh, you're
Mari.
overheating. Let me put you in a different outfit then. But he is definitely thinking that life cannot get better. He would definitely want to come here more often and share this place with his family as much as he can, as many opportunities that he has, just because this is starting to feel very very like home for him.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to eat and then harvest everything around here, which is probably going to be the one plant only, just because typically harvesting everything doesn't necessarily work. And these two, after they've had some breakfast, after he has finished catching 5 fish, which doesn't seem to be really working for him right now, he is going to. They're go no, not they are gonna go on a hike. And you can definitely see my brain is not working sometimes with the cold. But they are gonna go to a hike to the national park, which should probably be somewhere around the foresty area. They are just gonna explore more of the area. They're gonna see more of the area, and maybe even catch a hermit. So we'll see. For now, they're just gonna work on getting their needs up and make sure that they are in a happy mood. And they've actually traveled to this scout location, which does look so cute. It is a heat wave. You can definitely see that it's very hot in here, but there is a kitchen that they could potentially prepare some food at. But what I want them to do instead is look around and start trying to get some collectibles, trying to see if we can find a location where the hermit is located. We have an elder over here. Let's see, where is actually the area for the hermit? Because it's been a long time since I've done this, so I need to do a little bit of looking around. I think it's somewhere over here in like the farther away area where you can still get. I think in the meantime, Takoda is gonna do some fishing because he wants to, and I actually do want him to try all of the unidentified food. This one is going to be poisonous. He's gonna attempt to identify, but this one is gonna be poisonous. With the flower, we actually don't know which one is the poisonous one and which one is the non-poisonous one. But I do want him to try to identify all of it. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. I'm not sure if it's actually part of the next step. If it is, I'm going to wait. Let me check real quick. Um, Identify all identified plants. I don't think it needs to be all in one go, but he does also need to befriend the hermit of Granite Falls. I think we can do this. So I think we can start on identifying the unidentified plants, and then he can do a little bit of fishing in this gorgeous area, which does have the water that looks so very clear. Can we actually... Wait, can we not fish in this area? Okay, there we go. Go fishing, and then Isabel is going to do a little bit of looking around, even though she does want to catch a fish as well, which she can. But she's also going to try to find the hermit. We're going to say that she's not actively looking for the hermit, but she is just trying to see a little bit of the forest. She's going on a walk. She finds this like secluded area and just decides to explore it, see if there's anything to it, seeing if there's anything fun.
Hmm.
And she's just going
Flarzo.
to just see a little bit around, which ends up with, oh, he identified one, but which ends up with her finding the hermit. In the meantime,
Hmm?
he is going
Oh.
to
Narble.
attempt to identify. I'm not sure if he can identify everything, but it is working with
Huh.
the
Lovelies.
herbalism skill, so he's building it up a little bit, and he's just gonna, just as I said, just gonna do a little bit of fishing in the meantime while Isabel's looking for the hermits. And to get to the hermit, we actually need to step forward when surrounded by thicket, thorns, and danger. Then for the next step, let's see, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit so we can get the steps a bit faster. The next step is actually to, I think it doesn't matter in this one, but we can keep walking. So if she stops the fish, she can get some collectibles, I think, but I don't think this step actually matters. Then here it is Sally Ford. Oh, we can't do the next step. So, and then it's travel towards the sim. Yes, we are gonna go into the deep woods, and he now needs to eat 10 plants, cook 2 plates of beetles over a campfire, and achieve level 4 of herbalism. But we are gonna go into the deep woods, and we are gonna take everyone with us to meet the hermit. Alrighty, everyone is here, and we have the. Is this the hermit actually? I think this is the hermit. She looks a lot younger than expected, but we are going to come over, and Takoda is going to just talk to her and try to befriend her. Let's see. I think this is definitely the hermit. So why don't you do a respectful introduction? And in the meantime, Isabel, our pregnant girlie, who did get a new sentiment. Where did you get a sentiment for? Oh, found the hermit of Granite Falls. This is actually a sentiment. That's great. No, sentiment milestone. That's great actually that this is one. And there are some plants around. I think a lot is out of season, but she is gonna water them. And I don't think we can do anything in terms of collecting stuff. We can try to see over here. Or she can actually harvest the chamomile. So why don't you harvest all? There's also the huckleberries. And is there anything else we can harvest? I don't think there's anything else, but she can harvest some things. And what might be nice is actually to have her craft some sculptures so we can get her handiness up. And we are gonna do the large bear and the large lumberjack just because those are native to the outdoor specs or the outdoor retreat pack. So I think it would be nice to, as a part of their trip to the hermit, have her um, have her make those little ones. And in the meantime, you are going to talk to the hermit, get to know her a little bit, maybe build up some friendship
Huh.
so we can invite her to the potential wedding if they are getting engaged in this episode. And then he can also start exploring around because I still love this area. I haven't been here often, to be honest, but it is
Oh.
really, really a gorgeous
Nah.
area. And he thinks she's impact conscious. I think she thinks he's responsible. So they did get both positive sentiments, and he's just gonna do a little bit of talking. So he's gonna brighten her day, get to know her, ask about her interests, like all those kind of things that you need to get to know a sim better, and also to start building up some friendship. It's getting late. It's already 10 p.m. Isabel is actually taking care of herself. She is sleeping in the hermit's bed after she, let's see, made some walnut soup that she is going to eat. So why don't you grab a serving and please stay awake. But Takoda, he's been running around finding so many things. He's been finding different types of mushrooms. He found an aronium. He's been finding a lot of different insects. The mosquitoes he already caught together with the
Hmm.
ladybugs, but he found the blue morpho butterfly, 2 times the luna moth, and he's now finding something that I have never seen before, but that does look like really gorgeous. And it kind of reminds me of the spirit thing in Brave, the Disney movie or the Pixar movie. And he is going to catch it. Like he's going to try to catch it. It's a will of the wisp. So he did catch one, and I think it's going to be. He's now getting attacked by mosquitoes as well. But it looks really, really gorgeous, and I think this may be some of the things that he's actually going to give to his little one. He's also going to grab a serving. I don't think he's that hungry, to be honest. No, he's not hungry at all, but I do want him to enjoy some food with Isabel, who I'm quickly going to give a little bit more energy. And oh my, this is gorgeous. Look at the stars in the background. We have shooting stars. We have such a gorgeous, gorgeous sky over here that you definitely do not have in the city. And she is feeling a bit bored, like she is feeling hurt from the pregnancy, from everything. She does feel happy about everything else, but she does also feel a little bit unsure of herself. So Dakota is just gonna come over. He's gonna enjoy the soup that she made. That does look pretty nice, to be honest. And he is going to just do a little bit of romance with her. He's going to express fondness. He's just gonna keep talking to her, tell her how much he appreciates her, telling how happy he is that she wanted to go with him on this holiday, even though he knows she's been struggling. This actually he's actually saying you make me happy autonomously, but he's going to tell her like all of these sweet things, like how happy he is with her, like how much she makes him happy, how much he appreciates her, how happy he is with them having a baby, and he's just gonna do like all of these nice flirty interactions. And she is not gonna leave. Please, girl, don't leave. Stay here. Sit down. Oh, she's looking at her pregnant belly like, oh, I cannot wait to meet you, little one. But you're also taking so much of my energy. So they're just gonna
Simba
talk, and she's
Cricket.
gossiping with him. Like he's going to, as I said, say all of the sweet things while enjoying the soup. And they're just gonna have like some fun time, which is going to end up in something potentially very sweet. He's gonna say you are my
Oh,
soulmate as
yes.
well, because they are definitely
Lunada.
soulmates. And they are just gonna keep talking.
Droplet.
They're just gonna keep like
Dita.
showing their love to each other. Um, not being on their phones. They are gonna come over to this nice hot spring with. Actually, is this going to be the right location? I'm just checking what might be the most suiting location for them. There is this like elven ring or fairy ring, and I think he's actually gonna take her over here. We're quickly gonna be in a group because we're not in a group yet. So let me quickly add them to a group together. He's feeling very flirty as well. So we are going to actions add to group, and this group is going to walk over. He knows it's going to be a tough walk for her with the back pain that she's been having and all the other things, but they are going to go here together, and she he's going to show her this location that he found throughout his looking around, throughout his like walking around and everything that he experienced. We're gonna say that this is not the outfit that she was wearing because at the start of the day she was wearing a different outfit. So I'm quickly going to change into this outfit that she was wearing at the start of the day before she went into the woods. And she's gonna come over. He is already here. He is looking at the stars. He's like, come, honey, quick. Like, look at this location. Look at the sky, the stars. Like, have you ever seen something like this? Have you ever seen something this amazing? And he's gonna get up when he hears that she is behind him. He is going to caress her cheek. He's going to kiss her, tell her all of these sweet things. And I think you guys know what is going to happen next, but there may be something proposalish coming. He's first gonna kiss her. Is it gonna be passionate? No, we're gonna do a regular kiss. And it's going to end in something that they've both wanted for a little bit, and that is a proposal. So, in this field of flowers, he is gonna go on one knee, ask her to marry him, and of course, she is gonna say yes. She is going to accept the ring that he brought her, and she is going to say yes to them spending their life together forever in this flower field, in this place where they've felt even, or if they've fallen even deeper in love, and they are going to just spend some time together here enjoying their love, enjoying this moment. He's going to give her a belly hug, and they are just going to enjoy this moment together. And I'll see you lovelies in the morning when we are back home. All right, so they are back home. They just arrived back home, and I placed everything down that they took for the pets. Takoda is going to plant the chamomile and the elderberry, and in the meantime, our little girlie Isobel, who is now in the third trimester and is going to give birth in any moment, is currently working on a floor light as part of her job, as she does want to finish this up right before she gives birth. And I did extend the photo wall, so we actually have four more pictures from the engagement, some pictures that I took off camera, which are, if you look, like they're so adorable, so cute. These were poses by Simsulani and by Syophobis, if I pronounce it correctly. So definitely go check their posts out because they're always amazing. And I think I'm going to end the episode here because I am struggling a little bit with speaking. My cold is getting a little bit worse. So I'm just going to, off camera, have these guys take care of like their home, their jobs, and the things they need to do. And after that, I'm going to, right before she gives birth, I'm going to pause it so we can experience the whole birth part and the whole like giving birth from home or giving birth at home on this lot. So I hope you lovelies are excited for this. Where we're going to place the baby, I don't know. I think we may be able to place a crib over here if we move the dog balls outside. But if we have an infant, I may build like a little thing that is not fenced but is covered over here or on the lot. I will also fence it off with some fencing or maybe some debug fencing so it doesn't cost us any money. So that this lot doesn't seem like everybody can walk into it straight away. So I'm going to do those things probably off camera, but we'll save the birth for the next episode. And we will also give in the next episode the Herbalism Volume Level 1 to Takoda as a little bit of a welcome baby gift or a little bit of a daddy gift. So I hope you lovelies like this episode. I hope it wasn't too short. I haven't checked the timing that I filmed. So if it was a bit shorter than usual, I do apologize, but hope you lovelies enjoyed this regardless. Let me know what you think is going to be the gender of the baby we will have in the next episode, and also let me know what you thought of the engagement area for these two and this little like holiday more chill episode. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on a wholesome or chaotic episode, and make sure you click the subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies Indy, next one.
Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down.